A woman was cleaning up broken glass with a mop. While wringing it out, her hands got covered in cuts. But it was this very experience that led her to revolutionize the American cleaning tool market. Using her daughter's crayons, she drew a sketch of a retractable mop. She welded a mop handle in her father's repair shop and wrapped 10 meters of all cotton thread around it 40 times. Then she fastened it to the handle. This was the prototype of the miracle mop. Just as Joy was trying to get investment for mass production, her half-sister opposed her, mocking her and saying she'd never make it in business. An investor asked Joy a critical question. There's a gun in a room, and next to it is your business competitor. Only one of you can survive. But as of now, you've already secured my investment. Do you choose to pick up the gun? After the investor did a search, he found a similar patent in Hong Kong, China. The patent holder had an agent in Texas. They would need to pay patent royalties to the agent to avoid an infringement claim, and this agent had a parts factory in Texas and could get them the parts at the lowest price. Everyone chattered on about it, as if the deal had nothing to do with Joy. Before long, the custom parts for Joy's mop arrived at her father's shop, which served as the assembly workshop. A group of unemployed women became the workers. As a first-time entrepreneur, Joy was full of hope for the future, but the investor was a little worried. The cost of the first batch of mops was as high as $15,000. Then, another bill came from the factory. The manufacturer had to modify the mold 4 times to get it just the way Joy needed, and she was the one who had to pay for it. Joy hung up the phone, determined to see it through. Joy took her mops to a grocery store to get them on the shelves, but the owner told her to sell to a big company and then have the big company stock his shelves. The owner didn't want to buy direct from the manufacturer. He insisted on having a middleman, so her aunt had to find a big company to negotiate with. They priced one mop at $20. Although it's a bit pricey, you only need to buy one. But the executive said, I don't want people to spend $20 to buy just 1 inch. I want them to spend $5 to buy 10, 20, or 50, or even 100. Having hit a wall, Joy didn't give up. Instead, she set up a booth at the entrance of a mall, personally demonstrating the self-wringing mop. But the reality was, not a single person walking by would give it a second glance. Since that wasn't working, Joy decided to try a new tactic. She threw down the mop and walked away with her daughter. Her friend took over the booth and continued the sales pitch, and she and her daughter pretended to just be walking by. That's right, Joy pretended to be a housewife with a child. Passers-by were just starting to get interested when her ex-husband showed up with his girlfriend. Before she could react, the police also arrived. They confiscated Joy's mops, but no matter how much she pleaded, she couldn't change anything. Her ex-husband, seeing Joy struggling so much, felt a pang of sadness. Joy got back in her car. She broke down. Why is my life so miserable? Why do I have to go through all of this?